Hi, I'm Jessie Keith from Sungrow Horticulture in Black Gold, here to answer an Ask a Garden Expert question from Chelsea of Alpena, Michigan. And Chelsea asks, what are some good low maintenance indoor plants for beginners? And here's just a suite of some of my favorite houseplants that I have on my porch. I always take my houseplants on my porch for summer so they can really grow and become extra beautiful and enjoy the sun and the warmth. And then I take them back inside before the first frost of fall. And here are some that I found to be really, really easy. And I'm a mother of two, and I always go for low care plants that yield great results. So here are a few that I just really love. And the first is the wonderfully tropical corn plant, Dracaena. And this one has tri-colored leaves and just has that full, lush, tropical look that everyone loves. And it's very low care as long as it has good humidity, bright and direct light, and you keep it well watered. It's a tropical plant that survives in the rainforest, so it likes to have a good bit of water, not too much. On it, I have a little Tillandsia, and these air plants I really love, and I have them in lots of places across my home. And this one, I'm trying to remember the species of this. There's so many different Tillandsias, and each one is special in its own way. But as long as you have a nice humid home, I sometimes keep these spritzed with spring water. They do really well. They can hang out on other plants. You can put them on boards. They do well in bathrooms, so that's another houseplant to try. Another one is Chinese money plant, and this is Pilea peperomioides. It's not easy to say, but you can just call it Chinese money plant, and that's easier. And it does well in bright and direct light. It grows really quickly, it likes moisture, and it divides very quickly. So you can create little pups all along the side, and you can take little pieces and repot them and give them to your friends. And this is semi-succulent. Another succulent that I find very easy is Jade Plant. And this is my little Jade Plant here, and this one has a little bit of a red tinge on the foliage. It's called Hummel Sunset. And it will grow to become a very large plant if I give it good care. One of the care concerns with this is that it is succulent, and during the winter time it requires very low water. So you don't want to overwater it in winter. That can actually kill the plants, but it's kind of a benefit because you don't need to water it much in winter. Another one for low water in winter that does beautifully in bright sun or in direct light is Haworthia. It's another succulent from South Africa. That one's super easy to grow. It's created all these little pups and become gigantic, and I only planted this in the pot a couple years ago. Snake plants, Sansevierias, do very well. As a matter of fact, I would consider them one of the easiest of all house plants. They require low light, low water. They are just tough as nails. And this is a dwarf one, but a lot of Sansevierias become very tall and upright and have different streaking on the leaves, so they're really nice and easy to grow. Another plant that I love that requires a little more sun is any agave. Agaves can be sharp, their tips are sharp, and many different species, but they're all different kinds. And I just think they're so wonderful. They are structural, they're beautiful. They just need a lot of sunlight. And once again, because they're succulents, light water in the winter time. Another super easy plant is this Ming Asparagus Fern. It's got this frothy green look. It's beautiful, very difficult to kill. Give it light water, and it should be fine. It does develop a pretty substantial root system, so these do like to be upgraded, but I just love their frothy, foamy look. And finally, the last houseplant I wanted to mention is any Begonia. I was given a little cutting, and look, it's become this huge, glorious plant. It blooms in the summer, it blooms in the winter, and it's always beautiful. It just requires regular water, a little less in winter, and a little bit of light, not too much. It does well in shade, and it's gorgeous. So those are some easy, beautiful houseplants for beginners that I would recommend, Andrea, and I hope some of these interest you. Happy gardening.